What's happening, boys and girls? It's Bobby from Picky Tipsters previewing our main account bet for tomorrow, Thursday the 9th of November. The first one we're looking at is the 210 Newbury. It's a mare's novice hurdle, class 2. The two horses we like here, we're not sure which one we're going for. Maybe both, maybe one of them, depending on the price. But the first one I'm looking at is Oscar Rose, Fergal O'Brien trained. He mentioned in his Horses to Follow preview, I think it is, whatever they call it, that this horse is as good as his stablemate Colin's sister, who managed to win a grade 2 hurdle at Wetherby last weekend on November the 4th. I've seen this horse run, and I think it was on a couple of flat races, National Hunt flat races, and I also saw it run a couple of races ago, and it didn't jump that well, but I think that they've sorted it out now, and he could take this one. There's a couple of potentially good improvers here. Fergal O'Brien also has another horse in the race, but I really like this one. I think this one has a decent chance. I'm hoping it will be a backable price. Also, we're looking at Rosa Damaskina. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, something like that. Yeah, Alan King stable. This horse was bought from a stable in France. I think they think very much of this horse because it ran in the juvenile listed first time out, pulled up. But Alan King wouldn't put him in that sort of race first time out unless he thought very much of it. So those are the two we're looking at the moment. 210 Newbury, Oscar Rose, Rosa Damaskina. We're not too sure which one or how much we're backing it for. Check us out on Twitter tomorrow once we get the prices out. The second tip, the second main account bet we're looking at is a horse that I think it's highly regarded by the Gosden stable. It's in the 7:15 Chelmsford, drawn free, class 2 handicap, 11 grand, Middle Kingdom. I saw this horse win. I think it was at Newmarket. It was on the grass. It was good. It was lightning ground that day. I think good to firm, good ground. The horse is by Warfront, so it's an out-and-out American pedigree. It's one on dirt and it's one on grass, so it's probably looking for something lightning or something like, you know, beach ground. So so Chelmsford being polytrack, this ground should suit him perfectly. I think this horse is miles ahead of the handicapper. I'm looking at a stone ahead of the handicapper. It's running in a class 2, and Gosden mentioned early in the season that it was going to be his Dante horse at York. Maybe it was probably a Derby prep. So even though Warfront was a sprinter, I'm adamant he will stay the trip. He's won over the trip, and he stayed really well. And he's probably going to need a good clip because the pace was pretty decent that day. He was held up right at the back and stuck on gamely, and he had to hold off a couple of challengers, and he showed a really decent attitude. Thankfully, we have Rainbow Rebel in that race, Mark Johnston horse. He appears to be like a front runner, and most of Mark Johnston horses are pretty prominent and like to make the running, so he should make it a decent clip. He's not guaranteed to act on the surface, I don't think. If I just check, has he run on sand before? No, he has. He's been placed a few times, but I think Middle Kingdom is so far ahead of the handicapper that he should hack up. According to the forecast, it's 2-1. It's not a great price, but I honestly make this horse 10 to 11, 11 to 10 to evens. I mean, it's got decent form. It beat Bin Batuta and Eugenio in a class 3 handicap, and those horses have gone on to better things. So there's a few exposed horses here, older ones that have been running a long time, and they're going down the handicap. I can see Middle Kingdom really taking this with a minimum of fuss. So our second main account bet is 7:15 Chelmsford, Middle Kingdom to win. And we're probably going to go 10 to 12 points or maybe more to win. But we'll update you on Twitter and let you know then. Okay, all right, thanks for watching and best of luck. See you later.